So welcome to ABM Corporation. At ABM, one of the first things that you need to do when you start as an employee for our corporation is be able to track time. So one of the first things that's going to happen when you get to ABM Corporation and open up your Outlook mailbox, your manager emails you a list of new work that they want you to do as a new employee. And the solution that we use at ABM is a timesheet solution called Clockify. And fortunately, it's really easy to use and intuitive. And I wanted to provide sort of a hypothetical background. So if you're in my shoes and you're a new employee and you need to understand how to use Clockify, the first thing that you do is look in that email that your manager sends you. And in the email that I received, just as a hypothetical, I'm going to be starting to work on something called Project Delphi. So that's just a made up project, but it gives you sort of an idea what you would expect to get from your manager. You'll notice that in Clockify, using these little menu items here, I can actually create new projects. I can click on a new project up here and I can call it whatever I want. But what I would want you to do is create the project name to be exactly what your manager gave you. And so I have 3 different tasks here. And let's say that the very first day that my manager says, hey, I want you to get started on Project Delphi. By the way, we're just getting started, so we're going to be working on Phase 1A work all this week. So the first thing to keep in mind, at our corporation, we use 6-minute billing. So that means that if you worked for 1 hour and 6 minutes, then that would get rounded up after you submit your timesheet to 1.1 hours. Fortunately, we take care of that in payroll behind the scenes for you. All you'd need to do is know from your manager that you need to start working on Phase 1A of Project Delphi, and then you just go to this play button here, and that's all you got to do. You can actually minimize this window and walk away from it. The only thing that you're going to want to keep in mind is if you need to go on break or if you're going to be going on lunch, anything that wouldn't get billed to Project Delphi, then you'd want to remember to press the stop button. If you don't press the stop button, we have ways that we can help you rectify that. But this is the ideal way to use Clockify at ABM Incorporated. So I hope that helps you, and welcome aboard.